Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am Ignited Trap, and today is a new day, a new adventure. In the last episode, we tamed this big old Deinonychus. Well, no, this wasn't last episode. This was the episode before last episode. We tamed this big old Deinonychus that still has no name. He's nameless. And then, actually, last episode, we tamed this big old gal, the greater clay ankylosaurus. Or the clanky, as I like to call it, even though it's not clanky or to use or anything. I just think the name's funny. But she doesn't have a name either. And then, earlier episodes, we tamed the stego, we got the pteranodon, the greater Moschops, and then the normal Moschops is right here. And she is named Manda. It's Manda. Do a little dance for us, Manda. Look at the little butt wiggle. Oh, look at the happy little dance that Manda's doing. She's excited about the adventure we're about to go on today, as should you. Today, we are going to go to Valguero and get ourselves a Deinonychus egg or two. That's what we're gonna do. Now, if you're new to this series, this is done all in single player that I'm playing. I'm playing on single player, and the end goal, or the overall goals for this series that I have so far, is to tame a bunch of modded creatures, like pretty much all of them that I have downloaded, right? And properly use them in the survival series, not just do miniature mods, showcases like other YouTubers do in their survival series, where a new mod comes out and it's trendy for them to check it out at the moment, and then it never shows up again in any of the videos because it's not actually a part of the survival series. No, I'm gonna actually be taming things. Now, there's some rules, there's some exceptions to that. I'll be taming some normal dinos that are normal, or useful, and then for the most part, I won't be taming variants of dinos, like modded variants of normal dinosaurs. Like, it'd be like taming an aberrant Triceratops, if I think those exist, and then saying that's like a modded creature and that's cool and stuff, because like down here we got Archaeology Parasitheriums. They don't do anything different from a normal Parasitherium. They just have different stats. I don't think anyone's really interested in that. I'm not even interested in checking that out too much. I'll use them in battle videos, but in a survival series where they're gonna do the same thing as a Parasitherium, who wants to see that? So, for the most part, I'm just gonna be taming unique modded dinos, seeing what they can do, and trying to use them throughout the survival series. So a big chunk of it's gonna be me taming stuff, maybe not breeding, and the series may not get a lot slower like it does with the bigger YouTubers who tame a bunch of stuff like Syntac does, and then he breeds the same thing for the 1,300th time, making it really mutated. He's already mutated Rexes and Theraxinos. Who wants to see that? I would like to see bigger YouTubers mutate, like, I don't know, Gargantuspinos. That would be cool if someone actually used that. Or used Evo Rexes. Or used the Claystrike. Checked it out at all. Because I think that thing's really cool. But no one checks it out. So we're gonna go so those are kind of the big goals. Tame most of the modded dinos, use them, and fight the boss, or the bosses in the entire game, since going to other maps is kind of an option, which I'll be showing that off when we get to the obelisk. But yeah, I want to beat the boss on this map at the very least. This is mainly a Ragnarok series, but it's my first ever modded survival series. It's my first series ever at the same time. So yeah. Also, I probably should have said this a little earlier on, if you end up enjoying the video and you want to see more, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't want to comment, don't comment, but it is appreciated if you do comment. If I am worthy of your support, please give it to me, because it will help me grow as a YouTuber. It'll give me more motivation. And if you have any ideas, like name ideas, building ideas, ideas for videos, leave them down in the comment section. If you just want to say I'm a nerd, go ahead. I don't know. Just don't talk about my mother, because I know that if you bring anything up about my mother, it's automatically true about your mother. Just a fair warning. You call my mom a day stripper, then automatically yours is. So, but yeah, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you end up enjoying the video. We're almost to the blue obelisk. After all of the yapping I just did, we're almost to the blue obelisk. I've tried to be a bit better about not standing around and yapping this video. Instead, actually go towards the objective at hand. This is my old home. It's not very cool or anything. Decided to move because that spot's just not great. Whoa! Something got me. Where's the blue ob? There it is. Did it steal all the meat? I don't know if it stole anything. Maybe it just hit me. One of those freaking seagulls that steal your crap. I hate them. I should have gotten a mod that, like, makes them leave you alone or something. Also, if you're a reoccurring viewer, you noticed I made some primitive flak armor. Alright. And I made some more cryopods, too. I only brought, like, two extra from normal, but yeah. We don't need all that meat. We don't need all that. Do I want to put these in? No. Let's go ahead, grab the saddle off you, throw you out, take the saddle off you. I don't know how I feel about taking modded items across maps. We're going to see how it works. But we're going to go ahead and upload these. Now, the Deinonychus is not a mod anymore. It is originally, but it's not a mod. So, we're going to upload you two. We're going to strip down naked. Going to strip ourselves. Take all this stuff out of my hotbar. We'll fill that up with water when we get there. I did not think I would be going to another map. We're not moving here permanently. We're just going after Deinonychus eggs. Because I want a Deinonychus. Alright, so now I upload Survivor. Accept. Alright, I will see y'all on the other side when we're over there. Alright, I know it looks the exact same as it did in the last screen. But see, the map is different. This is indeed Ragnarok. Ooh. I don't remember. Isn't the green ob somewhere by here? Ooh. We're gonna chance it. We're gonna spawn over here. It's Jungle Zone 2, but it says it's easy. Oh, heck yeah! Oh, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Oh my goodness, I'm a genius. Look at that. We're gonna get this done in no time. Look at that! Right next to it. Literal feet away. It's gonna be what, like one sprint and I'm there? Oh my goodness, I'm a genius. Look how smart I am, guys. I seriously did not know I was gonna spawn right next to it. I was hoping. It's like, okay, this should be right next to it, right? The same glitch from Arks of Alpha Evolved still exists where the beam doesn't actually come all the way down on this obelisk. Alright, let's get a creature out. Let's get the Deinonychus out. Protect us. Go that way so I'm not stuck on you. Alright, you're on passive. You would have just waited for me to die. Alright, now you're on me. Alright, finally situated here a little bit. We're gonna get our big old buddy, our big old Deinonychus friend over here. Cryopotted. Leveled up, cryopotted, and then we're gonna go looking for our Deinonychus eggs. Now, I vaguely remember, if that's the right word, where to go to find them. They're up in the White Cliffs, if I remember correctly. This isn't like a horrifically dangerous map, so I'm not too worried about dying. Especially on the back of a Pteranodon. So let's go ahead and just get on our way. They got some nice ruins on this map. This is cool. It's not very big, but it's cool. It's a little fort. Alright. Let's get on our way. What all is there? What all am I seeing? We're just seeing... I have not seen a single modded dinosaur spawn yet. Yeah, that's just a normal Stegosaurus at a high level. There we go. There's a... What am I called? Stego, an archaeology one. A lot of high levels. That's the second 150 I've seen. Ooh. An alpha archaeology ankylosaurus at max level 150 with 25 levels into health. Huh. Wonder if I can't bring its items back with me. We're not starting a home or anything here, so... Okay, I see Deinonychus. Or I saw a Deinonychus. I wonder if you have a nest nearby, or if the area needs to be, like, heavily infested. My goodness, this map might be heavily infested with alpha archaeology ankies, dude. That's the third, fourth one I've seen? My goodness. Oh, there's the Deinonychus. There's only 2 of them that I see. Okay, I see another one. I think they're killing off all the aloes are killing off all the Deinonychus. I'm not seeing any nests. I'm seeing a lot of resources, though. A lot of stone and metal and obsidian. My goodness, this mountain is covered in resources. What about down here? What are y'all killing? They are killing a whatchamacallit, a Dodicarus. Ooh. Whoa. What a crazy little cave. Just filled to the brim with crystal. Alright, cool. This, I don't remember ever existing in Valguero in the past. Okay. Let's see. Just keep looking around. Just keep flying around. What's that? Another raptor. I think I just flew in a circle. I think I was already by this lake. Land. Alright. Go ahead and get our stamina back. Alright, let's go ahead and fly way up here and see what's going on. Well, now that it's so easy, now that I've learned it's really easy just to go across maps in single player, I guess I could go back and forth looking for tames on both maps. I see an Evorex. I see a lot of aloes. I've seen a lot of aloes. Guess if I really wanted aloes, I would come to this map. I know that the Paleo team that makes the Evorex and the Evo Theory and all that other stuff are making an Evo aloe, so I bet they'll be all over the place on this map. I know they're making a Bronto that's just about done, too. I really... Oh, this red drop disappeared in front of me. No, my red drop. My heart. Go away, you stupid raptor. No one wants you. You can't get to me anyway. Hello, everybody. I am back. And look, I have finally found nests. I have finally found them. Now, trust me, believe me, this has not been nearly as bad of a search as looking for the, as looking for the Clanky last episode was. That was a pain in the butt. What's nice is all of these should be fresh. So, here's what I'm thinking. We put up our Pteranodon buddy and we get the Deinonychus out. And we go and wipe out the raptors. And this should be easy. Because I know they're tough, but they're not beating this guy. The Deinonychus isn't beating up the Deinonychus. Come here! Oh. Oh wow, y'all are kind of tanky. You are also level 150. Oh! Sent flying! Charge up that gigabyte. Ooh. Oh, it stacks? Stacked bleeding. Oh. Oh, okay, it all goes away at the same time. Oh! Alright, so it stacks now. That's neat. They changed it up a bit. Alright. Let's level up your health a little more. Been mostly doing damage. Okay, what level egg is that? 150! I got a 150 egg already? Wow. Alright, let's see what else we can get. See what other eggs there are. Because I know there's other nests. Like this one. What level are you? 100. 100's not bad. Alright. Believe there are more around here. I'm not chancing it and getting on the bird yet. Not until I've grabbed all these nests, I think. I did have to search around a good bit, but not like too terribly much. Oh, that is a new nest. Nice. 60, alright. The levels are just getting worse, but that's fine because our first find was a 150. It's going to be hard to top a level 150 egg. Was going to be impossible, I believe. Well, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know if Deinonychus eggs can go up above the normal 150 threshold. I remember in Arcs of Evolved, they couldn't. The highest level Deinonychus I knew you could get, if I remember correctly, was 150. They weren't like wyverns where they would come out, or like, yeah, come out of the egg, or could come out of the egg at max perfect tame level. Crazy. There's a red drop nearby. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. Gimme. Gimme the red drop. Hey. Why are you after him? Alright. Oh my goodness. What the hell kind of loot is that? That's crazy. Ascended Antrodemus armored body. Ascended Dark Edge Barsboldia saddle. 2 of them. What is that armor? That armor is cracked out of its mind. My goodness. That is some broken levels of armor on those blueprints, dude. My goodness, they're expensive, though. 677 armor? That's nuts. That is absolutely bonkers. That is so much armor. Wow. Alright, well, we got some loot to go back to Ragnarok with. My goodness. I haven't even seen a barsboldia, and I have a saddle for its... or a blueprint for its armored saddle. What's that? A Paleo... Alright, this is becoming a little bit of a trend in my videos now. Where I bring y'all back to show you something that is not what I'm after. I don't know if you hear that music. That is the boss music because of this Alpha Archaeology Chalk Golem, or Elemental, with 400,000 health. My goodness, that music's blaringly loud. Oh, I pissed it off. Wow, that thing's huge. I cannot let that thing touch me. I might just... That'll be the end of my Pteranodon. Look at that thing. It's aura. It's aura farming on me. It's aura farming on that elemental. That is not a small elemental next to it, by the way. Those things are huge, and that boss dwarfs it. Alright, let's get away. My ears are breaking. My eardrums. Oh, that boss music is too loud, dude. I think it's a Valguero thing. The music's just busted. That is far, far too loud. Alright, well, once again, I will go ahead and pause the recording, bring y'all back when... We will cut away to when I find a nest. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I have found another nest. Another Deinonychus nest. It was just right here. I saw it. I know I did. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, alright? I'll get tested if you think I'm crazy. I just saw the nest. I know I did. Not crazy, guys. Alright. Maybe if I look around in this field on foot. Unless it disappeared as soon as the Deinonychus died. But I don't think it would. Don't think it would. But. We'll go ahead. Grab this schmeat. Draw our Deinonychus out. And go kill all that stuff and see if we find the nest on ground. Not quite on foot, but on Deinonychus foot. There's over by these rocks somewhere. Alright. Let's fight. Let's dance. Stay away from me. Die. Yeah, I'm too tough for you. My Deinonychus is too tough for you. I swear if that nest despawned before I got it on camera, making me look like a crazy pants. I just saw it, I swear. There it is. I knew it. I told you I'm not crazy. Level 60. Alright, a little disappointing. I think I understand why I'm having a little bit of a hard time finding nests. I think it's because the aloes are wiping out all the Deinonychus. Like, there are aloes everywhere. I have seen so many more aloes than I've seen Deinonychus. It is crazy how many aloes I've seen. Like, absolutely bonkers. Alright. Let's go ahead. Get you cryopoded. Nothing in that bag I want? No, nothing else. Alright. Get on the Pteranodon. Put that up in there. Alright, so we've gotten a 60, a 60, a 100, and a 150. So, we've gotten 4 eggs. 2 of them are 60s. 1 is a 100, and 1 is a 150. I will fly around, look for some eggs a little bit longer, and if I don't find any, I'll bring y'all back and we'll be leaving, or I'll bring you back when I find a nest, or something crazy happens. Okay, I don't know how crazy y'all consider this, but, That's the barrier of the map. There are creatures outside of the map. On Valguero. Over here. By this corner, if you want to come see it for yourself. It's over here. I'm not giving, well, you could see the coordinates right there at the bottom of the screen. It is 89.5 latitude, 95.1 longitude. That is where you can find dinos outside of the map. Yep. Oh, wow. There's the raptor's even outside the map. I did not know that. Okay. Yep. Just thought I'd bring y'all back real quick for that. It's over by this castle, if you see it down below me. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I have found 3 more nests. 3 more. One right there. One right there. And one right there. There may be more nests, but those are the 3 I have found. Just making sure there's not anything too terribly dangerous nearby. Doesn't seem to be. Alright. We're going to get up on this little ledge, or go down to this ledge right here. Throw our muscle out. Grab the prime meat and meat off the Pteranodon. That still doesn't have a name after all these episodes. I might just name it Terry. Alright, let's get down here and let's get the murderizing things that would want to eat us. Well, maybe not, maybe not. There's nothing right here by this nest, so what we're gonna do is grab this egg, level 45. Might be too small for y'all to see it, but I was able to see it. I don't know if there are gonna be any angry Deinonychus after me, with the fact that I think the aloes have killed all of them. We'll check what level that egg was here in a moment. Alright. Deinonychus nest. We'll check that one as well in a moment. Alright, that aloe seems busy. Let's look. I'm curious. So a level 45, a level 135. Ooh, 2 level 135s. So my best levels are 150, 2 level 135s, and a level 100. And then it goes to worst, it goes 2 level 60s and a level 45. So that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I think that's a good haul. The video is about 30 minutes long, or, well, it's 34 minutes long from what I've seen. 34 minutes of recording. So, I think that's a good haul. I say we go back home and maybe hatch a couple of these. I hear something. I don't know what I heard, but it seems to be okay. Let's go ahead and get these eggs up on the Pteranodon, and let's get back to the green gob. I will bring y'all back when we're back home on the other map, or something happens that isn't that. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Today, I don't know why I said today. Same video. It's the same Deinonychus video, alright? I misspeak, alright? Don't give me a hard time. Silence. Don't say nothing. Not that you were going to leave a comment anyway. We're back. We're home. And we're going to hatch our 3 highest level Deinonychus eggs, which is 2 level 135s and a level 150. I already have everything set up that I want set up for hatching them. And I set it up in the lighthouse up here. So we're going to run up here, and we're going to try and hatch these eggs. Now, when you see the setup, it's not like a complicated setup. It's just some torches in a circle, standing torches. But what's neat about this is I'll be able to use it to hatch wyvern eggs. I might set up an AC unit thing up here. Oh, my goodness. Okay, running up here does not work very well. Walking up these is kind of annoying in itself. Maybe I should have just cut to whenever I got up here. My goodness. Up the stairs. Come on. I'm gonna crap myself if this takes much longer. Come on. I'm gonna die of old age. Come on. It's only taking seconds, but I hate every time it stops. Stop stopping. Just keep going. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. There we go. Alright. Let's drop these eggs. What does it say? Too cold. How about now? Too cold. How about now? Incubating. Alright, they'll be done in a couple minutes. I will bring y'all back when they're hatched. Alright, everybody, there's less than 20 seconds. These bad boys are about to hatch. We're about to have ourselves some Deinonychus. Not to eat. They're our pets. Felt like that came off like I was gonna eat them. Oh. Oh, we got little babies. Woo! Ooh, we got, I don't know. Did we get... Oh my goodness, get out of here with that. Made my game lag. Alright. Okay, that's the 150 claimed. Let's get you all... Oh my goodness, y'all grow up fast. Don't starve to death. I wonder if they starve to death faster if they grow faster. We got a ton of girls, dude. I hope we got at least one boy. Did we get nothing but girls? No, we got one boy. Okay, good. We can breed them. Alright, nice. So we got 4 girls and 1 boy. So I'm a girl dad today, huh? Is that how this is? Nice. Alright, let's get these torches turned off. Alright, let's get down. Getting down here is way faster. Because I just did this. Ow. Take just a tiny bit of fall damage. Let's go down here. Okay. Fall down this. Fall down that. Go down here. And here we are. Out of that building. Out of that old ruined building. Alright, these Deinonychus should get to like 10% in like a few seconds, basically. So let's go bring them down here. And get them thrown out by the trough. And we will take care of them. A little Deinonychus army. And I should, hopefully my settings aren't too wonky, I should be able to fully imprint these guys pretty quickly. Alright. We'll just watch as these all pop up. We got... They're all slightly behind each other, but it's honestly fine. They're just seconds behind. This should only take a little bit to actually imprint them. And with this cryopod mod, or with these cryopods I have that are modded, shouldn't be too hard. So are you the boy? No, the 150's a girl. Interesting colors. Who's the boy? You're one of the one... Okay, you're this one. So... How many eggs did I drop? I dropped 4 eggs. Oh, 3 eggs. Wants to cuddle. 13% imprinting. Okay. And it's 13% grown. Cuddles. Please just want cuddles. Cuddles. On a walk with me. Sure. Let's see what you end up wanting. Cuddles. Awesome. They all wanted cuddles. Come on. There we go. Alright, I'll bring you back when these guys are grown up and fully imprinted. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. The Deinonychus are full grown. They're not fully imprinted, though. I wasn't on top of it well enough. I need to work on my imprint and growth settings. I'm not liking what I'm finding online about it, on what to do. So... The best we got was that I've seen out of all these is 85% imprinted. But, I mean, it's not too much of a big deal. It seems like these settings are more focused on, like, making it to where it's super easy to fully imprint the big stuff and not the little stuff like Deinonychus. So, that's whatever. I will be... Let's go get a saddle made. Let's see. Is it made on you, or is it made in the smithy? Let's see. Let's ride one of these guys around, maybe. Okay. Fiber, hide, and wood. Alright. Should have all of that in here. Yep. Just want the one saddle. Alright, go ahead and get that out of here. Let's see. We don't want to ride the one boy. We want to ride not the one boy, one of the girls. I don't want to ride the 150 because the 150 is important. So let's ride this one a bit. What was that? Oh, it's latching spots. That's cool. Okay. Well, I don't want to fight a stego. Especially on here. Ooh. Whoa! Cool, the gliding's neat. I really like that. How do you latch? Ah! Tear into your side. Nice. Oh, I ran out of stamina. Oh no. Not my boat. Not the boat. No, not my boat. There we go. Get away from the boat. I was watching my stamina. I don't know why I'm too... Well, it is just a Deinonychus. Bleed. 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 Oh, it's going up, the damage. Nice. Alright, cool. I got myself a little Deinonychus. Yeah, these guys probably aren't going to be the best for fighting, but traveling I can see them being pretty decent. Let's get that weight up. Alright, the itchy little guy, huh? Alright, nice. Does it tell you what the... Oh, okay, there we go. Imprinting affinity. Rider imprinted. Damage plus 25%. Resistance plus 25%. Hey! Rawr! Tear into your side! Rawr! You're still able to hit me, though. What's the point of that? It's cool, but it's not very helpful. I do the same damage whether or not I'm on you. I do more damage than it with my sword. I'm doing like 114. It nearly... Oh, that was a high-level Triceratops. No wonder. Alright, well, these guys aren't very tough, but they're fast. We got some good gliding. You hold the jump button to stay in the air and glide. I don't remember. Can you latch on to stuff? Okay, you hold the A button. And you do regain... Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. Let's try this somewhere else. Let's see. Let's try it up on that tower. Let's see if we can climb the tower with this guy. Okay. No, up. Up. Okay, up. Whoa! Oh, okay. I'm inside. Cool. Alright, let's get some stamina real quick and try and glide down. See what happens. Ooh. A little scary. Let's get your stamina up. Whee! It's not the best gliding. It's kind of like just a long-winded jump. Woo! That one was better. Nice. Okay, let's see here. You're not the pack leader. The highest level will end up being the pack leader, so... Do you get a buff showing that you're pack leader? No. Okay. What's your trait? Carefree? Faster when not thinking about fighting. What are you, God? What is your trait? Melee frail. This creature has a frail melee gene, and its offspring are more likely to inherit the lower of its parents' melee stats. Okay. So don't breed you if I do that. Alright. Nice. Well, if y'all enjoyed this episode and enjoyed watching me go after Deinonychus eggs and bring them back and hatch them and then ride around on one a little bit. Sorry there wasn't a lot of action with these. They're just not very tough. Maybe I'll breed a bunch of them and we'll run around and do stuff with them. I don't know. I'm not really to the point that I want to sit here and breed a bunch of Deinonychus for mutations just to make them, in my mind, halfway decent. But yeah, we got Deinonychus now. We could make a little cheap army with them. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out. And this has been Ignited Trap. See you next time.